Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm DXD Hobo. Joining me, as always, is DXD Moyland. Moyland, how you doing today, pal?
I'm okay.
I say as always. You were there last week.
What's that? Oh, was it? No.
You had a week off now, didn't you?
I did, yeah. I'm good. I'm currently stuffing my face with Haribo, so yeah.
All good. So while you're doing that, so we are here at the. Oh, I don't even know what track we're on. I haven't got it open. Circuit of the Americas, aka COTA, aka USA. But yeah, should be on for a good one today. I'm gonna quickly do the standings and such. Let me just. My whole stream crashed, so I've had to like redo everything quickly. So I'm just gonna quickly put up this. I hope you guys are all well in the chat anyway. Hopefully you all hear me and you're all in and it's all good. Because didn't check my vitals. There we go. Let's just quickly get the standings up. Don't know what happened. Honestly, the thing just went. Just stopped. So I was like, okay. Hi, Mrs. Carl. How are you doing? She said hi, Moyland, and hey, Hobo and Moyland.
Hello, Mrs. Carl.
Okay, so we'll quickly run through the driver standings. I know people on Moyland streams already heard this already, so I apologise. But here we go. So leading the way at the moment is the. Oh, okay. So let me get myself out the way. It would help so you can actually fucking see it. There we go. So Avi is top of the table on 125 points. Jack is in second with 112. Johnny Stokes is in third with 102, so tight at the top still. Dara not been here for a few weeks. He's concentrating on his exams, which is fair enough. He's in fourth on 86. His teammate Gustav is in fifth with 78. Chubb is down in sixth with 45. Then we have Scotty in seventh with 34. Alidifa is tied for eighth with Cherry on 29 points. Speedy is in 10th with 24. Mr. Carl is in 11th with 20. Erez is in 12th with 19. El Stefano is in 13th with 13 points. Nice and easy. 14th place is Frenzy with 7. 15th place is DXD Rob Sim Racer with 2 points. And yet to score we have Andreas, GGC, Dr. Robot, Hudzojo and Bookup Bronco. What that does for your constructors is as follows. McLaren leading the way still with 164 points. Alpine are in second and closing the gap with 157. Third place we have the Haas team with 144. Williams are in fourth with 136, so extremely tight with them 4 teams at the top. Fifth place, bit of a drop down, we have the Aston Martin team with 49 points. Sixth place we have Red Bull with 36. Alfa Romeo in seventh with 35. In eighth place we have the Mercedes with 24. AlphaTauri are in ninth with 2, and Ferrari are last with 0 points. So there we go. All done.
There's an echo in here.
What? Oh, yeah, you've done it already. You've done it already, didn't you?
Yeah.
But there we go. All back. We are good, Mrs. Carl. Thank you very much. I should we are good. I am good.
Not me. I can't be that bad. Not me, are
Yeah, you had a week off, in all fairness. You should be refreshed.
I was pretty well drunk at this point last Monday.
Good.
So, yeah, I'm a lot more sober this Monday.
I was just okay. That's not giving me the right window. It's a bit annoying. I wanted to see that window, didn't I? But it's giving me the one without the stuff I want to see, which is a bit annoying.
I know. So far, Jack is 1.9 seconds quicker than anyone else. I mean, we are yet to see Avi, Johnny, Scotty put a lap in.
No, nothing yet. So yeah, a lot of moving and shaking to do yet. I want to sit and have a bottle of Prime, I think. Fuck it. Let me turn my camera down a touch. There we go. No, not change the colour.
Trying to keep an eye on Sergio's lap.
I know I'm on board with Ali Diva.
I think he's bailed in it. Yeah, he's bailed in it. I'll spawn us on one. I'll ride with my ex-teammate.
Yeah, it's very mango-y. I like it. So yeah, so I just discovered that overlay I was trying to use more, it doesn't work. Think you should be racing tonight, Hobo. You did really well in your practice. You taking the piss? I don't think I got around a lap properly. It's probably one of the worst fucking sessions I think I've ever done. With the upper tabs, because it's in the. I don't know what to do with the fucking chat box. Cause it's kind of too big. Yeah, it's kind of. I want to have it somewhere.
Oh, you mean how it takes like the whole of one side up?
Well, no, it's just that because obviously there's so many overlays on this fucking game. Like, I don't know where to put it so you can still read it.
Oh.
Like, I would like to take the F122 thing out. I think it's so fucking. It's such a waste of space.
Well, that was one of the most impressive things about what I was going to use, because you can get rid of it, but it gets rid of everything else, doesn't it?
Yeah, it will.
And I didn't need it in that, and I'm very sour about that, because I spent like the last 2 or 3 hours getting everything set up, just for it to come down to it and not work.
Yeah, for it not to work at all is a bit fucking annoying. What? I'm trying to think what I can do. Can I move this maybe? No, it'll still be blocking there. Yeah. I'll put it at the top of the screen, I guess, but then it's in the way of the fucking cars. Alright, I know. I'll put this down here. Maybe that will be okay. Can make that smaller. That could, I suppose, work. Maybe. And then the chat can go here. Oh shit, what's that? That ain't the chat. I'll put the chat there.
Do you need your chat on?
Yeah, I've got like a little chat thing. So if you're watching the stream, you can see the chat box going.
I know, but you can see that anyway if you're watching the stream.
It is true. It's very true.
That's why I've never bothered putting mine on, because I figured, like, if you're watching it, I mean, if you type it in the chat, you can see the chat.
Yeah, that's a good point, to be honest. Didn't think of that. Alright, let's do that there. Oh god, it's way too big now. Okay, no. There we go. That's better. Alright, you say earlier that you couldn't see Speedy's telemetry thing?
I couldn't, but it's put it on now.
Ah, I was there. I checked earlier, it was working. Yeah, I think one can agree that I shouldn't be racing in Tier 1 on no assist.
I mean,
very questionable performance.
It depends on in what way you're thinking about it. Like, do I think you'd go in there and put in a good performance? No. Do I think it'd be funny to watch? Yeah.
for sheer entertainment purposes. I don't think I'd get through. I think I'd be lapped within 3 laps. Honestly.
Jet's going to be 1.4 seconds quicker than Johnny.
That's ridiculous. Let's watch Speedy now go faster, 134.9. Not bad from Joe.
Got them Thomas Ronald speed acts on, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Have you seen all that, Tron?
Oh, it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
I mean, it is suspicious, like, if you get to that level, and apparently he, like, refuses to race anywhere other than his own rig at his house.
Yeah.
And that, like...
It throws up a red flag, like, why won't you go like to an event and race on a different rig, which would be like competition rig?
Like superstition stuff, yeah, I can kind of understand, but it throws up a little bit of...
Well, they should do this. They just send someone around there to actually look at his rig and see like what the deal is. And then if he still throws up a red flag about that, then it will, like, you know, there's something going on.
Search for his computer. It might be that there's some other stuff on his computer.
It probably, yeah, the computer. But that's probably what it is. It's probably some sort of hack on his computer that allows him to fucking, you know, push like the limit and not lose traction or some shit.
Well, there is no anti-cheat, is there?
No. Well, not on F1 there is, especially on crossplay. I'm not sure. I would expect it to be some sort of on PC play, surely.
What do you mean?
Well, because I remember when we did R Factor, you could download an anti-cheat. It was like a separate thing. So when I was racing R Factor 2, you could.
Yeah, but that'd be like server based.
Yeah, could be that server based. Yeah.
But the game itself, there is no anti-cheat for it.
No. Which is something we've got to be careful of in TTFL, watching out for PC users joining. If we see anything like looking suspicious.
I haven't. I mean.
I don't think that fits in no more.
It's too big.
I don't want him to go.
I think the saving grace for us, I mean, if someone joins, and yeah, obviously if they've got some sort of hacks, whatever, it's going to be a pain because if it's obvious, obviously you just restart the lobby. It's inconvenient, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But I don't think. I mean, I don't want to curse it, but I think people that are playing at this level aren't going to be like sly enough to do it a little bit. If you know what I mean. So like, if you're doing it at esports level, you have literally got to do the tiniest little thing. Otherwise, it's blatantly obvious because of how close they all are. But like at this level, I think people are just someone will just whack it up to 4.
Yeah, and you need to figure that out.
Yeah, and get like twice the power on straights or something.
Have you seen some of them? Some of them are ridiculous. Like they actually are ridiculous. What they think they can get away with.
I don't think it's that they think they can get away with it. I think they're just get pissed.
Oh shit! What have I done? There we go.
To be fair, I remember the old days, like Call of Duty 4, and when that got to like 3 or 4 years old, you could get like packs for the PS3 version, and now we're like, yeah, all right. So I did get some, and it was like. I sort of get it, like when people do it, like why people do it. I wouldn't do it on a modern game, where where it's really popular. But like on the older stuff, it is just funny to just be able to do things that you shouldn't be able to do.
Well, I remember when we used to play FIFA back in the day. When we were fourth in the world. Like that was me, Nevo, a couple of our pals as well. We in our club, on pro clubs, there was a hack. That we came up against quite a few times, and it basically made every single one's pro 6 foot tall and 127 rated. So, and they would start their stamina bar would be 125% and all this kind of shit, and it was impossible to play them. Like, don't get wrong, we still beat a lot of them, but it got to the point where if you come up someone that was slightly good at the game, like even just slightly good at the game, you get dominated. Yeah. So it got to the point where we were like, all right, it's either we've got to be that stage where we can't face them. So what's that saying? If you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah.
So Nevo basically made us all fake accounts and stuff and did it, and he got banned. He got banned for making these or selling these accounts on apparently. But it was quickly patched, and we were like, okay, cool, we're back to normal again. But it was frustrating because you're coming up. We were like one of the best teams. Well, the best team at the time in the country, and up against definitely a shit team. You can tell the way they played, they were shit. And because they had these 127 rated players, you could do fuck all against them.
Yeah.
Right, so coming to the end of this session, or at the end of the session now, Jack is on his hot lap for the final time. There's going to be no McLarens today by the looks of it, so he needs to really make the most of today and get the most points he can. Johnny Stokes right now sitting in second. Who's gone round?
Was it Rob? Oh no, with GGC, sorry.
Ah. So yeah, so I think Rob's in the pits, isn't he? Oh no, Rob's out on track.
Johnny's boxing.
So Johnny's not going to get any better than what he's doing now, 133.9. So Jack right now, pretty safe, I think. He's got 2 seconds faster than Harry.
You think?
Pretty much. Yeah, I'm trying to be a bit,
Oh, it's close.
Adds a bit of drama to it. Evening Con, how you doing, buddy? Baby's playing a bottle of Prime. Fair enough. So yeah, still on board with Jack right now, setting the fast sector 2, obviously according to his lap times. Probably is the fast sector 2. Scotty is coming at 5th, Erez 6th, Cherry 7th, Elstefan will be 9th, Alidifa can't go any higher, will be 8th. So we're on board now with Jack. What do you reckon? 131s?
Where is it?
Oh, nearly. 132.4. That's ridiculous from him. Avi's invalid his lap, so that'll be the top 3. Oh, everyone really sorted out. Speedy up in 4th.
Yeah, it's good. Speedy's good around here. Speedy is quick around. It's one of his favourite, one of his stronger tracks.
That's
I've
quite
noticed
impressive.
that before. I reckon I'd have done like maybe a 132 too, something like that.
Oh, you reckon, yeah?
Yeah. I'm just having a quick look. I'm trying to scroll back and see.
Without breaking a sweat at 130, if you were pushing, probably a 129 if you had room at the push. Let's have a look, actually. I'll go on to TTFL. It should be on there somewhere, shouldn't it? When did we run it last?
I did... The last time RPR was here, I did a 33.6. Which is miles off Jack, but it would have put me P2 at least.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Jack did a 32.7, so he's got another 3/10 on the last time they raced here.
The guy's ridiculous. Mexico, USA, Austin. Here we go. Got it. Right. So that is the race. 134.1.
Me?
Yeah, 134.1.
Oof.
134. Yeah, that was Q3. Yeah. So the first one.
I mean, I still would have been third, but
yeah, first session you were obviously as they was Q. We had 14 drivers, so you're guaranteed to go through. So if you didn't set a quick time, the second session you obviously had to get in top 10, and you was for the best time 134.7, and you were 1.5 off the pace. But you did one lap, so basically you came out and come back in again. And then
this is when we did a combined thing, innit?
Yeah,
that was a combined race. Yeah, because
the
I'm pretty sure I ran hard.
Yeah,
that's why I was so far off initially.
Alright, so there we go. So your starting grid for this race, remember we're going straight into it, which is low numbers, only short quali. Jack is your pole sitter. Johnny Stokes will be in second, joining him on the front row of the grid. Avi in third, Speedy in fourth, which is probably a season high for him. Fifth place is Scotty, Erez is in sixth, seventh is Cherry, eighth is Ali Defa. El Stefano good in, well done well in ninth. Yeah. Rob in 10th, Hadzojo in 11th, GC in 12th, Chubb down in 13th, not setting a lap, and Frenzy obviously doing as usual. And not setting a lap.
Assuming the position.
Yeah.
While the formation lap is on,
yeah,
I'm just going to quickly go and grab a drink because I've realised I haven't got one.
And now the baby's discovered my headset. Get off my headset.
I will
what
be
are you
as quick
doing?
as possible.
No, it'll be a promotion lap anyway. Ow! Get off! Get off! Let go! Let go! Let go! Little sod, I tell you. You're a little sod. Yes. Yes. Don't you laugh? Don't you laugh, Daddy? Right, there you go. Look at that. I know there's no cars on the screen. There'll be cars in a minute. So look at that. Look that way. No, you're not going to bloody keyboard. He's discovered the keyboard. So he's going dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Alright, look, sit there and watch you can watch the racing, can't you? Yeah. That's it. You can sit there and watch the racing. Yeah.
I'm so efficient.
What's up?
Got my drink. I've got a limited edition Lewis Hamilton Monster Energy.
Ooh. I've got the KSI Prime.
I never drink energy drinks either. And I saw this and it was like 0 sugar. I was like, okay, I'll try it.
I don't know if this has got zero. I don't think this is 0 sugar. I think it's got low sugar in it. It's coconut water. Ooh. It's got vitamin B in it. Healthy.
Yeah, alright.
No, healthier than what I normally fucking drink, which is Coke.
Fair.
So
Coke or Coke Zero?
Coke. It depends. No, it depends actually. Or if it's a can, it'll be Coke Zero.
Ooh,
not Diet Coke. If I'm out, like going to McDonald's or something like that, it's full fat Coke because I think their Coke Zero tastes like pish.
I can't drink full fat Coke or Pepsi.
No.
Pepsi Max is
different.
Pepsi Max is the best cola.
No, see Pepsi Max I don't like. I only like Pepsi Max in a flavour, like a lime or something. Or not, only in
raspberry.
Oh no, only in a lime actually. So I just realised it was cherry and raspberry. Only in the lime I like it. I won't drink Pepsi Max like as a Pepsi Max. But with Coke, I will drink Coke Zero, vanilla, and all the flavours of Diet Coke, lime, and all that shit. Shut up, I'm talking. But I think that my favourite is Pepsi, hands down. Alright, so
everybody's on mediums, apart from Rob.
Got off the. You don't get a controller. Last time I gave you a
Oh,
controller.
who's that?
you turned
Oh,
it
of
off.
course it's Speedy. Of course it is.
Oh my god, he's gone round. Do you reckon he's doing the old?
Is that Valtteri Bottas?
No, he's doing the fucking what do you call it? Strat. Andrea Strat.
Oh, it's, yeah, doing a little 360 to warm his tyres up.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
Get him to bed. That's what I want you to do. It's bedtime. Hi, baby hobo. He's gone.
Apparently, Rob said
If he settles. What's that? Sorry.
Rob said possible wet race, so I'm guessing he's gambling on early rain here.
Ah. Okay. Fair enough.
Come on, Rob. We like bravery.
Could he pull up a blinder? So I'm just waiting now for Joe to take his position. No one's disqualified himself, which is
Can
quite
he park
impressive.
it? No.
Oh.
No, he can't.
Literally, as I said that, he disqualified himself. There we go.
Oh,
So
what are these cameras?
yeah, they're awful. 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go. Very quick lights here, and we have already gone off. Fantastic start from Rob at the back there, as you would expect on them soft tyres. Jack's going to take the first corner though. Speed. Oh, they're going
Easy.
3 wides. Touching.
Speedy's in P2!
That was big contact there between Avi and Johnny. I think Avi probably shouldn't have shut the door on Johnny there. It's kind of lost him a couple of places. No damage.
I don't think Avi realised there were 3 wide.
No, I don't think he did. I think he just tried to squeeze Johnny out of that corner, but Joe was also down the inside, so not going to go well. Johnny Stokes had to settle down for third. No damage on any car, which is good to see. I think the time boards have messed up because it's saying that it's messed up a little bit. Jack's already got a 2-second lead, which I do believe because of that start.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Rob's gone backwards, actually saying that as well.
Yeah, I think Rob got really backed up into one because he did seem to get a good launch and then just bogged down first corner. Scott's got up to P7.
Oh, Johnny's already dispatched Speedy. Let's get rid of that. There we go. So that's a very quick overtake there. Speedy's now under pressure.
Oh,
from
Avi's
Avi!
Stop.
Avi again. Avi's been very attackive.
He's round again.
Avi's been very aggressive today. That's what I was going to say. That was probably a silly move there.
Be very careful now.
I think that's quite a silly move. Again. I know the feeling, Avi. That corner's a bitch. So there we go. Johnny back to Jack. He's taking the fast lap of the race. Johnny is second. Speedy in third now for a podium, but Cherry is chasing him down. And even Cherry up in fourth is quite a good one. Also, Erez is doing very well now in the hats. He's up into fifth with Scotty chasing him down. Scotty not doing too great so far. Time boards have really screwed up because apparently El Stefano hasn't got off the line. Did you see the incident between Avi and Speedy?
What that caused Avi to go around?
Yeah.
Avi just lost it. As you get to the end of the straight, you go left, you go right, and then there's like a little right kink before you swoop back to left. And on that right kink, I think he just sort of got a bit too eager on power, and he just spun. They were very close. They were side by side, but I don't think it was contact.
Yeah, the angle I saw, it literally just showed Avi, and then there was this gone as he was starting to spin. But I was like, the angle he was at, it was probably the worst position to be on that corner.
Yeah, I literally was on board with Avi at the time because I'd seen they were close, so I thought, I'll jump on board, and then as I did, he spun. It's my fault, really. Kirsty.
Yeah, this is someone other than me. That's getting cursed. Scotty's dispatched Erez now. Erez going back down to 6 now. Scotty's going to chase down his brother-in-law. Am I right? Brother-in-law?
Cherry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His brother-in-law, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, yellow flag's waving again.
Zojo.
Oh, Johnny's on the push. 1:37.7. Obviously, Jack doesn't really need to. He's got this race under control at the moment. And DRS is now enabled, so no one's really close. Only one car is in DRS, that's El Stefano of Alidiva. I'll tell you what, after racing this, I've got newfound respect for these guys. Dave, what are you going to say?
I was going to say, it gets to the point where you're desperately searching for battles.
Yeah. Chubb is chasing down Rob. Rob hasn't made the grounds I thought he would. in all honesty. That was really bad line there from Rob. And someone else has spun. Has just gone round again. So Avi will get past him now, and he does. Chubb's getting the move past Rob, which is a nice, easy move. Rob's tyres already on 20% as well.
Yeah, they'll not last very long, these.
Wonder if this track's going to work. If they're going to be rain. Everyone is literally above a second apart. Oh my god, I think that's some rain. It is rain. It's raining.
It is?
It is raining.
So
Rob might have done it.
He made the right call, but just didn't get the start that he wanted.
No. It's a shame, really.
Yeah.
But like I said, I was doing a few laps of this earlier. If you saw it, it's on the on my Twitch. You watch it later if you want. I couldn't get a fucking lap rounds. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. I think it's next to impossible. Any kind of no traction is impossible on this track, or any track even.
It's a habit thing, to be honest. I know it was for me. I don't think I could race with. Yeah, I don't think I could race with assists on now.
I think the hardest thing for me to grasp was, like in the first few laps, was knowing when to brake, when to turn in. Like without the racing line was probably most difficult. Then it was working out when to brake, because obviously you didn't want to lock up the wheels, and how hard to brake. But throughout the whole time, it was my throttle. Like it made no sense to me that you're in. So I was in 6th gear, where basically where Rob is now, going through the S's, and I spun it here, where Rob is now, in 6th. I was like, how? How have I lost the rear in 6th?
Yeah, evening, Camo. Yeah, I had the new features ready to go. I've explained this. I'll be brief because I've said this a couple of times, but basically the whole system that I wanted to use, for some reason, obviously this lobby I'm in isn't crossplay, so the game is running on the PS5, and for some reason they just do not like to work with the PS5 version. So it looks as though I'm just gonna have to use it on Fridays for obviously the races you're involved in. I will have them running, but just not for these, unfortunately. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, it's alright. And yeah, obviously as you're a tier 2 driver, we are trying to get the stand-ins out. It's been a bit of a delay because we've now had a change of leaderships kind of thing. Moylan's taken over doing it, and Moylan's been really busy this last week, and Con's been away, so we are trying to get it done this week for the last week and the week and this week. So do be patient, and we'll get it done as soon as we can. It should all be done by Friday, though, according to Cons. Yeah, and then Moylan will have to find the time to basically what he's got to do is put in all the data.
Yeah.
Frenzy's gone round.
Cons is going to try and send me the file.
Oh yeah,
which
sure,
would
do that,
would be very useful. But the trouble is, it's not just the results, is it? Like you've got the fastest laps and everything to count.
Well, in all fairness, because all the data that the drivers want to see is already been posted. All you need to do really is put the order in, like something for the points. So you haven't even got to do the qualifying particularly, because you don't need it for points. So you just got to do the top 10 finishes for the last 7 races, and then the fastest lap point, and that's it. That's all you've really got to do, and then obviously the sprint races on top of that. So you haven't got to do like the whole what the times they did and laps and that kind of bullshit. Just got to put in where they finished. Because all the information has been posted by Cons anyway. El Stefano getting overtaken by Chubb as Chubb's trying to make his way back through the pack with his no qualifying start. They're still running on this. No what do you call it yet? No DRS disabled. Rob gets dispatched again by Avi. He's making his way back through. Rob's tyres on 33%, which isn't too bad, really. But they're going to start falling off now, aren't they?
Yeah. He needs it to get sort of a heavy rain. Yeah. It is definitely going, but who's going to be the first to blink? That's the thing.
The fuck? It sounds like a plane just gone over the top of my house. Literally.
Might have.
Oh yeah, so they're starting to go wider. And all cars are starting to lose grip a little bit. Jack right now is loving life. He's 6 seconds ahead of Johnny. Johnny is 4 seconds ahead of Speedy. Speedy is 1 point or near 2 seconds ahead of Cherry. So I think Scott's made a mistake as well, because he's dropped back a little bit from Cherry as well now. 5.4 seconds gap between them two. So everyone's extremely spread out until you get to... Oh, there you go, DRS has been disabled now.
There
So
you go.
Hanzoja was
Someone's
the first
in.
to blink.
Hanzoja's in.
That was probably the best
So-
time for him as
yeah.
well.
So to be fair, the best person out of that is Hanzoja. The second best is Jack.
Yeah. And then
No,
Rob's
he's going to gain
tyres...
advantage of him.
No, Rob's tyres were actually... They actually lasted, but like I said, he didn't make the ground up like you would expect him to do on
Yeah.
those soft tyres. But more he went backwards more than he went forwards, to be honest.
Mm.
Yellow flags are waving, someone's gone round, who is it? There's Cherry as well. That lead he had to his brother-in-law has just gone out the window as he sees him fly past him. So Cherry now drops down to 5th, and Scotty now in 4th place chasing down.
Jack stayed out.
Makes me think it's not
Johnny
too bad.
stayed out.
Yeah, Johnny stayed out as well. Why would Speedy will blink? Speedy has
in.
blinks. Yeah, he's come in. Speedy's coming in.
I'm guessing this is a. We're not sure whether Inters or Slicks are quicker.
Yeah.
Scotty's in.
Scotty's
Cherry
in.
stayed out. Monster coming in. Chubb's going to stay out.
Erez
Let's-
in. Chubb stayed out. Avi in. El Stefano in. Rob is in. GGC has stayed out. I'm surprised probably he doesn't get held up by his teammate. Frenzy, obviously, I'm not surprised he stays out. And Hanzoja obviously is on the wet already, so he's okay. Or the Inters even. A lot of changing about now. Who's going to come out better off though? That's the question. Maybe they're hoping for a
Find out.
safety car or something, maybe. That's why they've stayed out and get a cheap pit stop.
Don't know, unless it's going to be very brief rain. That's the only other thing. You know, like it's going to
Yeah. Just be like a light
dry
drizzle.
up quick.
It doesn't look that heavy. Like the track doesn't look soaking wet. Yellow flags are waving, and that is GDC has gone round, and he was the one that stayed out on the harder tire, on the dry tires. So definitely coming a crop there. The gap between, so wait, Speedy come in. So Speedy's now 5 seconds from Chubb,
He is
and
catching
he's
Chubb as
definitely
well.
gaining. Yeah.
Jack in.
Erez GDC. The
Jack's
GDC
in,
delusion out. Yeah, they're coming now.
Speedy's going to gain a decent amount of time here. Because he's catching quickly as well.
Well, he got the jump on Scott and Johnny though. There was what 4 second gap.
Oh, Chubb's round. He half
There
saved
he
it
is.
once, but couldn't save it again.
And
Yeah,
Speedy
them
now.
The ones that have stayed out have definitely lost time here.
Yeah, there's starting to be puddles on the track now.
Jack's
gonna
going to
come
be
out
safe.
first. Yeah, easily as well. And I think even
Cherry's-
Johnny will.
Yeah, Johnny will. But he's definitely going to have lost a bit of time to Speedy overall. Speedy's now a comfortable P3.
Yeah. A lot of breathing room for him. Saying
look-
that he's lost time. Obviously,
Well, Scotty to Cherry is the big tell. Because they were literally like a second apart.
yeah.
And Cherry's lost out big time.
He's gone behind Erez in 6. That's terrible.
Avi's up to 7th.
Yeah, Avi's got to come all the way back as well. That he's come from essentially fighting for a podium to now bottom.
Flag. Rob's off. Frenzy's been round, I think.
Whoa. Damage on the car. Oh, rear wing.
Oh,
Rear wing
has he
damage.
actually?
Yeah.
I said to him earlier, there's no way for you to hit at cutter, don't worry. And he's found the only wall.
Oh, it's gutting. He's going to be struggling. It's orange as well. It's not even like a light tap. It's completely orange. And you can see the rear there just stepping out constantly.
That's game over, that. There's no coming back from rear wing damage.
We'll stay on board because when it's hairpin, we'll show you the amount of correction he's going to have to do. Just keep that car in a straight line. So slow going in. Hanzoja's going to get a run on him now, but there's no DRS obviously. Now the raid has settled. I can guarantee Rob is probably going, oh, what the fuck's the point? He's going to come into pits and retire probably. Might feel alright at the moment because obviously he knows he's just got to survive 4 cars. Maybe it's the unlucky 13. He needs to drop that number.
The issue, it's going to find it more of an issue if it dries up. That's the trouble.
Oh, errors are left.
Errors is disconnected. His teammate's going to fly past
Rob's gone round again. Round the long left-hander? Right-hander. Yeah, I would expect Rob to be cutting and giving up on this one. He's gone round straight away again.
UGC, time penalty.
Yeah, it's a shame for Rob. Again, I said fair play to him. I said he'd be definitely in front of me if I was racing. Oh, he's staying out. Okay, he's sticking with it. Maybe he's hoping for like a couple of cars to DNF now. The rain has come out. Frenzy get a penalty there, and so did Zojo. And they both chased each other down through the S's. This is only battle really on track. Obviously, then Avi and Erez, but Erez without not being here, it's going to be lose a lot of time.
Oh, Rob's around again.
Try and get invite out to Erez. Have I got him on as a friend even? My friend, this doesn't even work actually saying that. Like, it doesn't work. I don't know why. Try and get an invite quickly. It was it. That's Sojo there.
Rob's been round again.
Oh, race director. Oh, race director might just fuck me up here, but I want to go to Erez.
Ooh.
View. I can't even look at his profile.
Can't you just do that through the leaderboard?
That's what I was trying to do. It doesn't let me.
Oh, mine does. Yeah.
Yeah, try and invite him back in. Erez. Sorry. Hazojo getting overtaken there by Frenzy. We saw it in the background when I was trying to do that.
Speedy and Scott are pretty much holding ground with each other at the minute.
Yeah, Erez AI is falling into trouble there. It's going to be right in danger from Cherry.
I told you. He's doing the wall as well, and again.
No damage though. According to
This
this.
is an plate.
Oh, he hasn't got his telemetry on.
Nah, that'll be why then.
Yeah. Useless. So yeah, that might be a retirement. You know, if he's hit his rear wing.
Rob, I would assume he's going to retire it now because he's all but a lap down.
Yeah, he's right. What, sharing sectors now with the leader isn't a good thing.
Oh, and
Oh,
around,
he's round again.
one more time. Smash that rear wing up.
Yeah, it's now
You
red.
might as well
It's
destroy
now red.
it. Cherry... Erez's AI is defending like mad.
He's got past him there though. Oh yeah,
Kind
say
of,
that. Big
off,
contact.
No,
Big contact.
still there. And again, what is
Oh my god. Is it Erez? Is he back? Has he come
I
back
don't
in?
think. No, he's driving very much like an AI. That he's going to send one on it. Bump.
Great move.
It's not afraid to run into him, is it?
No. I thought I was waiting for the pit maneuver then. So Cherry did what he needs to do. Get past the AI. No idea where Erez has gone or Ubi's going to come back. I will try and invite Rob. I think Rob was going to play around with his OBS. Yeah, we saw it, mate. Are you jumping into this thing? Oh, safety car? VSC.
VSC.
You jumping into the stream?
I
Or are
think
you
that's
going to
for Rob's car.
leave it? Wait, where is his car gone? Back on the track?
It's,
oh my God, it
yeah,
has
just
as well.
coming into S's. Yeah. Nice pulled off now.
Just in time for Scotty to avoid. Alright. Rob's jumping on comps tonight. Hi. Oh, fucking hell.
Hi,
There's a stranger in the chat. It's called Nevo.
Hello,
Hi, mate.
Nevo.
How are you? Alright, one second. Let's get a jumper. It's fucking freezing.
I decided to treat myself and put 8 in them. Who's that? Is that? A Turger's gone round again. We got no wing. We're green again. Scott. I think Scott's slowly closing Speedy down. Like, maybe like half a second of that. Erez has got back past Jerry. Flexing with it. Look, I'm made of money, Rob. Sojo, I'm guessing Sojo's going to retire it. Is it?
I purchased iRacing, just need Hobo to get it now.
My whole ain't got a job.
Oh,
Yeah,
she gets sorted.
Hobo ain't got a job, mate. This is Hobo's job.
Yeah, once we're finished with this, I'll jump on Discord if you're on, and we'll start getting you some races done. Got Avi.
Best get next on OnlyFans. Mate,
Avi.
I'm on. What's that, Avi?
Has Avi caught and passed Scott?
Well, it looks like he has, yeah. Scott must have made a mistake.
Yeah, he must have, because the gap between Avi and Speedy is slightly more than what it was between himself and Scott. Cherry's boxed.
I thought it should be a house husband.
Check box for.
What's that?
Why did
Chub?
Cherry just box?
Oh, Cherry.
Because he's still on 4 lap old Inters. Do you have a drive through? Oh, I bet he was speeding under BSC.
Ah.
I missed that.
Yeah, he probably has them.
Avi's catching Speedy at a serious rate.
It's very hard to commentate when everyone's so far apart.
Yeah,
The gaps are huge.
I'm thinking by maybe 16, 17, Avi's going to be with Speedy.
Yeah, we'll stand board with Avi. We'll do a couple of laps with him.
Yeah, I was just looking at Gab when he was just starting the S's in Sector 1. It was about 7.3, 7.4. I mean, he's not gaining quite as much in the sector unless Speedy made a mistake, and that's what gave him that big chunk.
We'll have a look at the race data for a little while as well. See how Jack handles himself. Not using any overtake or ERS at all. Still on like 94%.
Oh,
Airways is carrying front wing damage.
is it?
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, you're right, Rob. He has got that damage. Did he come back, Airways?
I'm going to say that's not necessarily him. I've just seen it say he joined, but I don't know if that's... The AI won't pay for very light wing damage, I don't think.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah,
It's
not
just
sure who's
locked
got him
up
now.
into turn 1, so I think that is errors now.
If he got that under the AI, he'd be fuming.
It's probably when he was battling Cherry. Yeah, I have a 4.7 behind Speedy now. He's knocked nearly 3 seconds off in a lap now.
Rob said, Hobo, you need to get Lexi modelling the DXD bikini on OnlyFans so you can live off the royalties.
Downloaded. Yeah, that's what I do, Neva. Mine's not linked to my Steam. It's completely separate.
Oh,
Yeah, only one person.
oh yeah, Ari 4 seconds caught up. I say he just gained another 2 seconds on Speedy.
Yeah.
So, is he incoming?
I'm really missing. I've got a weather thing and everything that tells like a little graphic that comes up and tells you the weather that's good, that's like coming and stuff, and I feel so clueless.
Fuck's sake.
Can't even just run it as a separate dashboard either, which is annoying.
There must be a way of doing it. Obviously, there'll be a lot more information that you can receive from the PC, I'm assuming.
What do you mean?
Like, obviously because it's on the PC in it, so you probably extract directly from the game rather than trying to extract from the IP address.
No, it's exactly the same. The amount of
okay.
data is the console and the PC version give you the same data. It just because you can't on the PC version the regular like interface we use now is exactly the same. Like, there's no extra options
He was,
available on it.
I guess I could see Lex's body again. When the fuck have you ever saw my body?
I sent you pictures. Get off my headset. Get off. No. You can watch the race with Daddy. Yeah, have you done me?
Give me a packet of crisps.
Run your weather overlay on your PCs. Yeah, I've tried, but for some reason it won't have it. Like, it's not recognising any data from the game.
Good crisp stick, by the way.
So
Cheesy.
yeah, I have tried that, Rob. I've tried to be clever, but it won't have it. I don't know. I don't really understand it. Avi is now 1.1.
One
Point
second.
nothing.
1 point nothing. Right behind him. I'll stay online after this, and I'll look at I'll have a look at your iRacing. But yeah, as for me actually racing, I'll have to do a lot of moving and jigging around. I think because what I might do, which I'm tempted to do, is turn my rig around and put the TV back to back with my PC.
Right.
So that way it can reach the computer and that, and I can sit in the rig.
Stop changing
Yeah.
the room around.
I can change the room around all I like.
It's my room.
Right, I'll take Danny's room and I'll turn it into a
It's not,
games
you're
room.
not taking Danny's room.
But yeah, I'll have a look and I'll see the iRace and stuff. But as for actually getting it, I'll have to probably wait a little while because I'm living off redundancy at the moment, which is fun. Oh. So Avi now within the DRS, but obviously with the rain there is no DRS now, so we're on for a little battle. Finally, after 15 laps, we've got something to watch.
I didn't leave our pot.
Nevo put just got in and then did it. Oh wait, I haven't moved my rig yet. Just got in and then did it. Oh, fair enough. So where are you moving your rig to then? And where are you? Are you at Josh's still? Like you're gonna move the rig
He's moving
upstairs?
it to his PC.
I would assume so. There we go now. Avi chasing down Speedy. Whoop, fuck me, dropped the controller. Why do you eat everything that goes like anywhere near your mouth?
Give me a crisp.
No, you've got crisps here and you're eating a tog from my jumper. Don't have that. Make it all cheesy. Bedroom. Oh yeah. So there we get off. So there we go. Avi right on the back of Speedy.
Rob's done me a solid and sent me a screenshot of his weather overlay. So we've got light rain for the next 15 minutes.
There you go.
And then it just becomes overcast. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks. Alright, thank you, baby Danny. Thank you, baby Hobo. Dixie Darla. I think Avi's got to really use up all of his overtake to make the move. Joe's not used up any. Joe's sitting on 100%.
He is, but he's carrying the penalty as well.
Yeah. So can Speedy force Avi into a mistake?
Ooh.
Yellow flags are waving.
How are you doing, for?
Oh no, he's up in 6 as well. Has he got damage or is it just a spin? He's okay.
Got Ares pressuring him now though.
Yeah.
Oh, Stefano's still running well. P8.
Yeah, get some good points for your old teammate.
No
Get
doubt,
off.
that's most importantly.
Right, but have that. Yo.
Chubb's never looked very comfortable.
No, he hasn't. He looks like he struggled today. Obviously, he didn't qualify for whatever reason, but yeah, that doesn't look like he's gonna be up the table today, which is a big shame for their battle for constructors. Obviously, Jack's gonna take home the full 25 points and potentially fast lap. Like that.
Round he goes.
Oh damn! Don't throw it on the floor. Alright, you're not getting more crisps. You're finding them straight on the floor. Literally, go at them and literally go straight down. The rain's looking heavy. He's contact!
Bit of a late lunge, that one.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a tad.
It is. It's very difficult to get a move done in wet if you can't get like an amazing run off a corner.
And that's it, because Joe's just sitting there conserving his ERS. So he obviously thinks he's in no kind of threat to Avi. Does Speedy have the materials to keep Avi at bay? I don't.
Minerals,
even, sorry. I'm reading at a glance. Does he have the minerals? I think he would say that, because right now, look, he's using a little bit here down the back straight. He knows that that Avi's a threat here. And that's the only time he uses his overtake. Avi right now is pushing as anything. He's on 20%. He's now making another move down the insides. Oh, it's contact again.
He's too
punchy. The same part of the track where Avi lost it before.
This is I want to say that's where I'll be sending it.
And again, that's side by side through a difficult long right-hander.
Oh, I'm nervous. I don't
want to look.
They've done well.
Yeah, done really well. But Avi's going to sweep past and get that move done. I think Joe needed a bit more overtake. Now. Yeah, Joe's probably a bit cautious in that attack. He's in fourth. He's in a good place. And to answer your question, Nevo, no. He does not have the minerals.
Depends how long you were talking about. I did it for 2 laps.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll tell you what. Scott's... I expected him to... Is he carrying any damage?
Scotty? No damage.
Considering Avi passed him on lap 10? So 7 laps ago, and he's absolutely gone, got stuck behind Speedy for 2 laps, got the move done, and is still 9.3 seconds ahead of him. Avi's 2.5 seconds clear of him already.
Yeah, Avi's definitely confident around here.
He's a happy boy in this wet weather.
Yeah, he is. He's got no ERS though. That's the only downside. If a miracle happens and he catches up to the back of Johnny, he's gonna have nothing to fight with. But he obviously needs to do that. He's got to gain over 2 seconds a lap.
He'll not catch Johnny barring a mistake or a good call on tyres. I don't think. They may well need to box again for another set of inters.
Yeah, because it was quite early, wasn't it? So Avi's tyres sitting on 36, worst being 40% wear. Jack and Johnny. Jack's with quite evenly spread, apart from the one front right tyre. Johnny's got very nice tyres. They're very low on wear, but I think he's taking his time. Johnny's in no man's land pretty much. He's literally no one's sharing his sector really.
No, he's just having a nice old time. GGC's about to get lapped.
We're going board with the race leader for a few laps. 10 laps to go round here in Austin, Texas.
Those lights are on.
Get off my controller. No.
Aries is left again.
No. No. It's and he's pitted the AI. The AI's coming into pits. Oh, so that's Stefano. Both coming into pit. So El Stefano's tyres are actually looking very worn at the front. Alright, shush. No, have dum-dums. Have dum-dums.
Inters? Yeah, more inters.
Yeah, more inters. Erez, his AI, has put on... I can't see...
A bit more inters.
Yeah, more inters.
Cherry and El Stefano are going to be close.
Oh, fuck. Put the controller on the floor. Do that like a fat load of good. Yeah, Cherry's tyre is actually really good nick. He's obviously being the lap later, wasn't it? He pitted.
Yeah.
Well, did he pit? No, he drive through, didn't he, earlier? It wasn't a pit, it was a drive through.
Well, he did pit later as well, didn't he? Because Scott boxed before him and got miles in front.
Yeah, no, I thought he might have pitted after that because his tyres are literally on 20%. 30% on the worst, actually, saying that.
Chubb's going to get frenzy.
Yep, simple move from Chubb on Frenzy. Frenzy's doing well though in 8th.
to the end according to Merck and Alpha engineers.
Stop your whinging!
Apparently, no dry weather coming.
Oh, okay. So the forecast was just changed.
Maybe that's why Alfano pitted. He knew he was going to have to anyway, so he might as well have better tyres for longer.
Well, I'm assuming that Robbie's given them information in the chat, in the party. Already asked him the question. Speedy right now, in a good place. Still. No, don't start that shit again. Ah, stop fidgeting. It's like having a bloody lizard on your belly. What? What do you want? I'm trying to commentate here, Dan. I know there's nothing happening, but I still need to, like, have some sort of concentration on the race. Oh, alright, go in your bed for a minute. Go in your car. Because you're throwing yourself on the floor. Here you go. You go in the car. You can chill out and play your toys. Yes. Fucking, my floor is covered with bloody whatsits. Fucking child. GC gets another penalty there. A lot of drivers picking up penalties. What is the situation like on penalties? Might as well have a look at that while we're sitting here. Frenzy's got 6. GGC's got 9. Everyone else is sitting on 3. So yeah, not much on the way of penalties. Tyre life.
Penalties will make 0 difference to where it stands.
Yeah, literally nothing at all. Just got biggest gain at the moment is Frenzy up 6 and Chubb up 6. Biggest losers, Cherry and Rob both down 4. That's not very much else we can kind of talk about. We're just trying to wait for something to happen. Oh, Scott gets penalty there.
Again,
That's give Speedy a bit more breathing room.
Yeah. Speedy and Scott seem fairly evenly matched.
Yeah. Which is a shame, being that they're 8 seconds apart.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying that.
The next overtake we're likely to see is Jack lapping people.
Well, I can see it. I don't know what you're doing, baby. He's now standing up in his crib, like shaking his head at me. Like, seriously, I don't understand this child.
He knows what he's doing.
Trying to see, there's a tight little group here. Frenzy just been overtaken by Chubb. Chubb is starting to reel in Aldifa a little bit. 3 seconds the gap now as they go through the S's. So Chubb could make another move up into 6th very easily. Just gotta wait and see really. At the moment, Jack's just gaining and gaining and gaining on everyone.
Abby is closing Johnny in, but nowhere near as quick as he needs to.
No. Yeah, he'll need a mistake.
Johnny's probably cruising.
Yeah, he'll need a mistake from Johnny, which can only happen if Johnny has the push for whatever reason. And like I said, he doesn't. He could just sit there and chill.
Scott made a mistake? That gap's gone up again.
Yeah, it looks like it has 2 seconds lost there. And the defense not really gained though. So I don't... Well, that must be a mistake though, surely.
El Stefano's closing in on Erez's AI car.
Yeah, Erez potentially going to fall out of the points because these AI cars are so slow. Chubb now nearly within 2 seconds, is within 2 seconds of Aladifa, nearly within 1 second of him as they go around to end this lap. So stay on board with Chubb and Aladifa for this little battle.
I think that's the place to be, isn't it, for now?
Yeah, there's no one else to really look at. See, even Jack is quite far away from lapping cars. It's a shame really, because that's the problem with a wet race. You can't tell where the battles are going to come from. So you've kind of got to like focus and look at the time coming down, and even then a mistake happens so easily in the wet. In the wet.
Well, there's nothing holding people together, is there? Like
No.
in the
GC. Well,
if you've got 2 people that have maybe got like half a second a lap difference in pace, that DRS tends to hold them together anyway. But with the wet, if you get past someone and you are quicker, you'll just disappear.
Rob said need a late safety car to spice it up a little bit. Yeah, it would do, and it needs to come like now, ideally. But with everyone said so spread out, no one's really pushing that much other than Chubb making the move. Adifa's pushing to defend though, both using ERS. Oh, could have a couple of laps of action here. Chubb has a little look, but Adifa's got him covered on the overtake, and he's got enough overtake to use as well, because the percentage-wise is in Adifa's favour as they enter the third sector.
Doing look for a little sneaky dive.
He's
going to look for an exit. That's what he's going to look for. You're not going to get it though.
Adifa's got him covered up a little bit, and it's difficult to make a move down around here. Although he's trying to keep his lines nice and tight. Oh, had to brake a bit earlier there than he wanted to. Lost him a bit of time there. Around the last corner now, so it could be another potential move. Again, overtake is still within Aldifa's favour, 10% more.
It's going to have to be a dive, I think, but it's
yeah.
Whether Aldifa chooses to accommodate him when he does dive.
Whereas the thing, they're both using up their overtake in the exact same places right now, so they're not. Eventually, Chubb's going to run out before Aldifa, which could give him the chance to get some breathing room.
What's the payments like for these? But they're both on 3.
Both on 3, yeah, with matching. Oh, Jack's coming to the pits. He's gained 20 seconds on Johnny. He's coming to the pits. And we'll stand the battle between Chubb and Aldifa. Chubb looks to go for the inside again. Maybe he's going to hope for a better exit this time. He's good at that now, isn't he?
What?
He's getting good at that, standing up.
Jack gets out on a fresh set. Still with his lead by a few seconds.
Chubb's trying to save ERS a little bit. He's going for a little move down the inside maybe now though. No. Oh, he is half move, a half move.
Aldifa's a little bit borderline on fuel, apparently.
Oh.
I don't think he is. I think the game's just being overly cautious. But...
Excuse me. What are you doing?
Look at Aldifa's making his car so wide, and all this battling is just bringing frenzy into play as well.
Yeah, the trouble for Chubb, he's looking for like a really tight exit, but he just doesn't allow you to do it in the rain.
No.
El Sforno's right on the back of Eris now. He's going to go for it here, actually.
He needs, it's kind of attempt to stay with Aldifa without using the RS. Alright,
Yeah.
shush. Because then he can, once the ERS is swapped over to be in Chubb's favour, he's got the ability then to push past him. But at the moment, where they're using it at the exact same places, it's like impossible for him to get past. And like, he's catching him in all the wrong areas, really. Like this F section is going to be next to impossible to make a move unless it's a big mistake.
GDC's around again. I wonder if Aldifa was running a bit less downforce.
Yeah,
like
could be.
He is definitely.
He's struggling through the corners.
Yeah, he's slower through the corners, but he's not having to exactly nail his batteries to stay in front.
Yeah, because in the wet conditions, this is the only place he can really overtake, unless there's a mistake. Jesus did a penalty there, so he's on 12, I believe, now. So Aldifa pushing again.
Is it the end of the pit wall? Is that going to be a safety car?
No, VSC. This could be good for Chubb. He can save a little bit, but it's not. It also means Aldifa can save as well, so it's not going to help him at all.
Yeah, it's taking away time and opportunities from him, isn't it?
Yeah, if anything, it's made it next to impossible to get a move done now.
I think his best hope is probably in this section that they're in now.
Ares AI trying to spin El Stefano, apparently.
Oh yeah, I did see that. He once he got past him, it tried to cut back in behind him, but didn't clear him, and just ran into the back of him.
What would you do in a situation? You can't put a penny up against the AI, can you?
Well, not really, no. Well, I mean, to be fair, if you put it up, it would go down against that driver. And granted, they're not driving. Well, granted, they're not driving at the time, but they are responsible for their car and their connection.
That's very true. There you go. Back to full racing again. And again, the both cars we're watching right now have the exact same, same gap of over ERS, and EFA still 10% more.
4 to go.
Yeah, we're literally watching this little battle here between these two. It's like watching a battle between like the unstoppable force, and the immovable object.
And the unstoppable force.
Yeah, it's like that. Oh, Avi's got a penalty there. That's not going to come into play though. Oh, here we go. This could be a move for Chubb.
Got to run.
He's got to go for it now though. Oh, he had to pull off a little bit there, but he's got to go for it now before this braking zone.
And this is where we'll see if IED for has got more straight line speed. So I'd imagine it's
side by side now. Yeah, I think both of these guys are going to really burn.
Here we go. Both of them using battery.
I'm watching it the side on view.
Yeah, he has. He's got more top end.
Yeah. He's got to do it on the braking, but he's still there.
I'm going to run him out of it. Sausages that'll slow him down and exit.
Yeah, simple move. Got past him. That was a good move from Chubb there. Gave him the driving space, but I knew that them sausage curbs will really affect the speed of that Aston Martin, and gets that move done after 4 laps of intense battling. Probably more than that even, really. And Frenzy as well, it's lost time to him as well. Now they've stopped battling, the gap's opened up a little bit.
Any incident involving AI goes against the AI. Okay, so you're not responsible for your disconnected car. I'm just being cynical.
You want drama?
I want penalties. That's what I want. I want problems.
That's it. That's what I think. As I said it, I was like, "What's that thing?" I don't want
problems. Always.
I don't want what? I don't
want peace.
I don't want peace.
Problems.
I don't want problems. Oh, a ray of accents there from us. And now the gaps are massively increased. The defense already lost 2 seconds to Chubb after half a lap.
Well, rip commentary for the last 3 laps.
Yeah,
2 laps even.
Let's watch Jack. We'll stay on board with Jack. He can't overtake anyone anyway. He's too far back from the back markers of Cherry.
Looks as though it's brightening up a little bit. I'm guessing we're coming to the end of the rain now, but obviously too little too late for it to make any difference.
See, it's just one of them things that unfortunately sometimes in racing you do get one of these races where nothing happens because the rain's kind of nullified any form of racing. Yeah, but sometimes you can have a wet race and it just opens it up.
Well, it's never been dragged together back together by any safety cars though either, has it? So, like any incidents or spins people have had, that's been it. Like, there's been
it's a bit like racing in Gran Turismo for me.
Yeah.
Once you have an incident, you can't have
no get out of jail free cards.
Who got the fastest lap? Who's going to take the extra point? Right? Oh, it's Jack. Jack's going to take 4 points then today.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jack's had a really easy day. Really, just had to keep that car on the black stuff.
Mm-hmm. Been by far the quickest out there.
I want to put actually Cherry's getting close to the back of Erez AI. I guess the Erez has just given up now and trying to rejoin. So this could mean Erez will jump out of the points. Well, actually, I don't know. Rob, will he jump out of the points naturally anyway? He didn't cross the line himself, or I would assume so personally. Null and voided from the points.
I don't think it's going to matter anyway. I think Cherry will get past.
Yeah, it should be. So you're going through for the last lap now. Jack's just crossed the line. These guys have got a lap and a bit still to do. We'll stay on board with this little battle. I would expect it to be over very soon. No, Cherry looks like he's going for a dive there. If AI has done most of the race, he will not get any points. There you go. Not sure when they actually lost out Erez.
Only downside for Cherry is that AI has a lot of energy to use.
Yeah. Will it use it though? That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's using it now, yeah. Yeah, it's gone. And it's gone.
Not using all of it though.
No, it's stopped using there. It's almost as if like the computer knows the move can't be done there.
Cherry's got to be careful here because they may end up getting blue flagged. I know Jack's in his last lap, but he's right on the tail now. And he doesn't really want to get lapped or he's at risk of not getting past.
Also, the other worry is...
Oh, he's gone for it! Big dive! Yeah, he's going to come back at him though, kind of. Oh, he spun him!
Oh, Erez!
Jack
And again.
has gone past.
Oh, no. For God's sake.
And it's going to beat him to line as well.
Yeah.
Well, Jack's had a nice Sunday drive anyway.
Cherry's going to be fuming.
Really solid result.
Yeah,
Great
oh yeah,
drive
Jack
from
crossed the
Jack.
line. There we go. So what you did, yeah, Cherry's gonna cross the line behind Erez. Big shame, but there we go. Waiting for another Johnny to cross the line for second place. Another driver that had not really much to say about because he's just kept it clean. Pretty happy his race is over.
Half an eye on Frenzy and LED for as well because they're close.
Oh, they've caught up a little bit.
Abby takes P3.
Yeah, speed's a bit far away, so we'll go to board with the battle between Adifa.
I think Adifa's got enough battery left, to be fair.
Yeah, he's got a lot. He has got a lot to use up there, especially in this section of track. There's not much overtaking opportunities. On board with Speedy. It takes his 4th place, probably the highest finish of the season for him.
Yeah, it's really good result, Speedy, that.
Yeah, definitely. And Scotty now is right behind, going around the final corner now. 6th place for Scotty. Chubb with a good recovery takes 6th. Obviously, Abby one of the better recoveries, so potential driver of the day material for him.
Yeah, Abby did really well after being so far back.
Oh, this could be a last opportunity for Frenzy. I was going to send it down the inside, but he's too far away.
No, Scotty going to finish.
Oh, he lost the rear then as well, but I think he got on penalties anyway. Frenzy lost out. And that was the final taking in 2 points there as well.
Takes P9.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that was very uneventful.
Invigorating. But there we go. Sometimes you get them kind of races. Chubb picked up driver of the day. I think you have to get the Jack, really. Nothing. We can't really give it to anyone other than the race winner.
Couldn't have done anymore, could he? Been way
Yeah,
quicker
exactly.
than anyone else. So.
Dominated. But there we go. Jack winning that race there. Fastest lap, 26 points. No, 27 points because he gets the pole as well.
Yep.
So full maximum points for Jack. Johnny comes in 2nd, Avi in 3rd, Speedy with a season high finishing 4th, Scotty in 5th, Chubb in 6th, Adifa in 7th, Frenzy in 8th, Elsefano in 9th. I would assume that Erez's car will be disqualified from the session. I think most of that time he wasn't there. So I think Cherry will probably take 10th. GDC, obviously, Padzojo, Rob and Erez did not finish the race. And that would wrap that up. So there we go. Great comms again. Thanks, lad. Thanks, lad. We had a lot to talk about. But there we go. Morning, any final comments you want to make on the race?
Not really. There's not a great deal to say. I mean, fair play to them who went through it and didn't make any major mistakes. I know it's not very easy to do, especially when it's damp. But
Yeah.
yeah.
That's basically it. Thank you.
There's not really many incidents to talk about.
No, it's not. But yeah, other than the AI causing havoc. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Do tune in to my channel tomorrow and Wednesday for weeks. Oh, one. Damn baby. Yeah, do tune in to DXD TV. Sorry, I'm saying DXD TV. DXD Hobo's Twitch for DXD Premier League Week 8, which is be tomorrow and Wednesday. Then we're off to DXD Robson Racers Twitch channel for Tier 1 of TTFL, DXD Moorlands channel for Tier 2 of TTFL, and then a combination of both of them for the RPR GP2 race.
No Tier 1 coverage Friday.
For Oh,
Rob's
Rob.
away Friday, so I'm covering GP2 on my own.
oh, okay. So we'll have to find some. Well, no tier 1 then. Fuck it.
Yeah, there'll just be no coverage tier 1 on Friday, unfortunately.
Never mind. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Tune in next week. What is next week's race?
I haven't got a clue.
Let's have a look. Next week we have Saudi Arabia. No worries, Rob. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. It's been boring. Hopefully we get more exciting race next week. But thank you and good night.
Hi everyone.